Hi everybody, Sheri here today. Today I'm going to talk to you about trade shows. I just came back from a trade show. I spent a couple days in Toronto last week at the Western Harbour for the Ontario Long-Term Care Trade Show. And having had two booths there, I walked around the floor quite a bit and had a look at what I thought were good booths, bad booths, okay booths, and good booth behavior and bad booth behavior. And I thought I'd bring home a list of things of what you should not do at a trade show booth. So the first thing I would say is push the table back. Get in front of your table so you're right in the line of fire for people that are walking through the trade show. I have to mention that this tip did not come from me, but I've always practiced it. I learned that from my good friend Ann Cooper at Learning Initiative, and that is the first thing she told us when we were learning how to run our businesses is get in front. I listened to that advice and took it, and what I can tell you is that we are one of the only businesses out there that are right in front of people, shaking hands and saying hi as people walk by. So get rid of the table, stand up, put your best foot forward and shake some hands. The second thing I would say is put your cell phone down. There were so many people just sitting behind their booth, swiping left, swiping right, looking at Facebook, taking selfies. That phone is hindering your opportunity to meet new people, shake hands, meet some partners, meet some complimentary vendors. It's really impeding that. Put your phone away. I made a promise to myself and my team that I was going to put my phone away for the whole conference, and I did it. And guess what I missed? Absolutely nothing. The next thing I'd say is get ready to keep it interesting. You know, working a trade show booth is a long, hard day. You're on your feet, you're constantly talking. Make sure you're prepared to keep it interesting. Some of the things I like to ask people are, how's your conference going? Learning some new things? Tell me a little bit about what you learned. I do have a service that I'm trying to get out there, but the last thing I want to come across as is selling some snake oil. I'm just there to make some friends, build my relationships, and the way I can do that is being as authentically me. So I try to give them my best self, standing out there, keeping it interesting, asking them questions, and making it all about them. Tidy up your space, the coffee cups, the phones, the pens, the pieces of paper. It looks terrible. Look at your booth constantly. Be picking up the garbage. Tuck your purses away. Tuck any of the conference stuff that you may have picked up. Put that stuff away too. Keep your booth nice and neat so that when people come by, it's easy for them to see what kind of pamphlets you may have available or get a glimpse at whatever booth swag you have instead of looking at your coffee cup. Are you guys giving away these cell phones? We get those kind of questions often. My second last tip would be make sure you are taking care of yourself at the booth. So making sure you're hydrated, that your shoes are comfortable, that your clothes fit well, because if any of that's not working, it's going to show. And lastly, what I'm going to tell you is smokers, when you go out for a smoke and you're coming back to the booth, wash your hands, have some mints, do whatever you need to do. But I can't tell you how many stinky booths I went to. Smoking and trade show booths, to me, do not mix. So that's my spiel. That's what I'm going to be practicing the next time I go to a trade show, making sure I keep my booth looking nice and professional. If you have any comments or any questions or anything you'd like to add, please add it below. Thanks and have a great day.